Welcome in now Oscar Hagelsieb, former assistant special agent in charge of the U.S. Homeland Security Investigations Unit out of Ciudad Juarez. Oscar, thank you so much for your time. So Jorge was laying out these drain systems that are being utilized. Who are the migrants that can actually afford to pay for this type of smuggling? Because it truly does not come cheap.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Jorge pointed out that about 1,000 illegal immigrants are coming in through those tunnels. What's alarming to us, U.S. law enforcement, is that the individuals that are coming in through those tunnels definitely have a lot to lose if they get caught. And by that being said, I mean, it's possibly members of the cartels. It's possibly individuals that have been deported from the United States before for aggravated felonies. And if they get caught if they get caught trying to smuggle, trying to come back into the United States, they see a large amount of time in prison. And so these individuals are not necessarily your run-of-the-mill illegal immigrants that are coming in, to find work. A lot of them are individuals that have a lot to lose by getting caught. So they pay these enormous amounts to ensure that they come in, possibly even terrorists.
So Oscar, how is this allowed to happen if it's known about? Because there is some bribery of officials that's kind of playing into all of this as well.
That is correct. That's the major issue. Having worked in Mexico myself, that is a major concern. It's the bribery, the corruption that is prevalent in Mexico cities, not just on the border. Along the route from South America up through Mexico into the United States. And I'm not just blaming the Mexicans. There is bribery, there is corruption with American authorities also, but it's not as prevalent as in Mexico. And it's being allowed because it's either like the cartels will either tell these officials, you either take the money or you're going to get killed. So if you're a law enforcement officer or an official, an immigration official in Mexico, it's pretty obvious the route that you're going to take.
So Oscar, what are some of the obvious and maybe not so obvious risks to the U.S. with these tunnel systems being operated by the cartels, essentially?
Well, the obvious risks are obviously allowing a terrorist organization to come in, a terrorist operatives. For the longest time, we were the cartels actually would contact us whenever they assumed that it was somebody that's not your typical immigrant coming in. For example, we would call it, they would police themselves. They didn't want the next 9/11 terrorists to come in through their territory. So yeah, they would take the money from these individuals, but they would actually call in a tip and say, hey, there's an individual that does not speak Spanish, probably speaking Arabic in this hotel. And, that way we were able to curtail that. Now we can't be sure of that because there's so many people involved in alien smuggling and human trafficking, and the cartels are heavily involved. We're not sure who's operating what and what is being allowed. It's obvious that a lot of these individuals that are using the tunnels are using it for a specific reason. It's to avoid getting captured. If a regular immigrant gets caught, more than likely, they're going to be returned to Mexico and they can try it again if they don't have any criminal record. This is the first time they're Mexican citizens. But an individual that has been deported for committing crimes, either, aggravated felonies, sexual crimes, and, they want to guarantee to come back in, they're going to use the tunnels. And that's the major concern for, not just for the border, because the majority of the time, these individuals don't remain in the border. They get smuggled into, mid-America, into New York, Chicago, anywhere. So it's not just a border issue. It's a United States issue.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.